Thank you very much for coming. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.
Welcome to Sangster International Airport, to this very special event. We have been very interested in actually helping feature, helping promote, helping develop Jamaican sports. Sport is one of the things that Jamaica is known for around the world. Many of our visitors ask about sport. They want to know where people train. They want to know where people live, grow up, and all that. And I think that having this wonderful, pedal here at the airport can only just contribute in a tremendous way for the further positioning of Jamaica as a wonderful destination. So we are very pleased to have you here. We are very, very thankful to the Jamaica Olympic Association for this great initiative, and here we are always in support of you and the development of sport in the country. Thank you.
The torchbearers lit some 206 petals, which represented each of the nations competing. The petals then came together to make a single flame. After the cauldron was dismantled following the games, this petal was presented to Jamaica as a souvenir. Today, we are here for the unveiling of the Olympic Cauldron petal. We thank the 2012 Olympic team for sharing this treasure with the country and hope that this display will give to all Jamaicans the sense of pride and achievement, and to those who might pass through this Montego Bay Airport, a sense of hope and aspiration. 2012 was, and for now remains, our most triumphant performance at the Olympic Games. We ranked overall 18 of the many nations that competed that year, with a total of 12 medals, 4 gold, 5 silver, and 3 bronze. This Olympic Cauldron represents the spirit of those games. It represents the spirit of those Olympians, our sportsmen and women who compete with pride for their country. It represents the spirit of our 2012 team. It represents our sense of pride as a nation.
It's a partnership that we know will be advanced as we progress in the years. And therefore we here must share a sense of history, because we deem it a privilege to be here, to witness the installation of a piece of history which many have not had the experience, and which many will never touch, feel, and inwardly digest the principles that embody it. So ladies and gentlemen, the JOA is very pleased that you thought it fit to come this morning and into the afternoon. Let not the afternoon dampen the wings of the morning.
Thank you. Okay, that's in order.
Is that some order? How are you?
Could you look at it?
You look very intensely.
Look at me. This way.
Absolutely.
Mr. Samuda, everybody look at me. One more. Okay. Thank
Can we
you.
get one talking piece that says this on the stage?
Well, we felt it fit and proper to ensure that it is situated at the gateway, and Montego Bay has a lot of traffic going through it in terms of its airport. And therefore we felt that it was only fitting that we should install it here, so that not only our locals can enjoy it, but also tourists who are coming in and leaving Jamaica can also have a piece of history. It is Jamaica Olympic Association's offer, of course, to the entire Jamaica to embrace the principles of Olympicism, because this petal was, of course, the work of a creator. His name was Thomas Alexander Heatherwick, and he was commissioned to ensure that the flame represented the coming together of nations. And therefore Jamaica got one petal, and we were the first nation to get the petal. And we are very proud of that, because 2012 was, of course, a very significant year for us in the annals of our Olympic history. We also are very pleased that we are able to represent what I think is a very laudable movement. And this petal, of course, is part of the history of the Olympic movement. The principles of Olympism, fair play, fairness, equality, equality, are those that we celebrate as a movement. And therefore Montego Bay has had the privilege of this petal being installed at the airport. And we hope that Montegonians, as well as Jamaicans generally, will come and be a part of history, will look at the petal and celebrate the achievements of 2012 that we, as a people, were able to do on the international stage, as well as to reflect on the symbolism of peace, unity, and comity.
You know, I mean, this really is another celebration of Jamaica, of our athletes, and just our wonderful athletic program here in Jamaica. I mean, when you think of 2012, I mean, 2012 was one of our best performing athletic years in terms of the Olympic Games. I mean, 12 medals, which included many gold medals as well. You know, so to have the flame here and what the Olympics symbolize unity, it symbolized peace, it symbolized friendship, it symbolized cooperation, it symbolizes hope. You know, so I mean, it's a great sense of pride that we're feeling here today in Jamaica. You know, certainly on the part of the ministry and on the part of the government. I mean, you know, we thank the Jamaica Olympic Association for having negotiated this cauldron, this cauldron to be here in Jamaica. It really is monumentous, and we want every single Jamaican to understand that sense of pride that we feel now, and to also to share in that moment. This is a piece of history that is here with us in Jamaica for a lifetime. You know, I mean, for Jamaicans to witness, for Jamaicans to enjoy, and also, I mean, the symbol of the partnership here with the Montego Bay Airport Authority, to know that visitors coming from all across the world, when they pass through this airport, they too can see the symbol of friendship, the symbol of pride, the symbol of peace, the symbol of hope. And I want to encourage all our young stars. You know, I mean, up to recently, we just had our basic school athletic championships. So in Jamaica, we have a wonderful athletic program. The program is supported by the government. Everybody knows our passion for athletics in particular. And so we want our young Jamaicans just to understand the significance of this flame and to instill in them that sense of pride that one day they too can be Olympians. They too can raise the Jamaican flag. They too can be ambassadors for brand Jamaica.
Rafael Echevarne, CEO, MBJ Airports Limited. Thank you very much. Indeed, very, very important day. We are very pleased that the Jamaican Olympic Association chose to present to MBJ this wonderful petal from the London Olympics. We are very proud to have been chosen to display this wonderful memento of the Olympic Games, those Olympic Games where Jamaica did extremely well. Now we have actually displayed this petal here in this part of the airport because, as you know, we are about to commence the fantastic development of the facility with the increase of the size of the facility, transformation of the entire place. So this is a temporary location, and we will make sure that once we actually undertake all these wonderful works, it will be properly displayed for everyone to enjoy.
Okay. And no doubt this will attract a lot of people's attention.
Absolutely. This we hope, and I'm sure that it will attract a lot of attention because, as you very well know, Jamaica is known around the world for all these wonderful achievements in sport, and many people, many of the visitors actually ask about the sport and Jamaica, and this will be actually a very good way of promoting Jamaica and displaying the wonderful achievements that Jamaica has achieved in the world of sport.